Hello there! Welcome back to Corpse Factory, where I actually increased the sound this time! It'll take me about a week to actually get everything, like around a week to get everything set up, so don't panic. Not bad at all. Give me some time. Audio stuff, I still need to go through some of the extra stuff that I got through. So don't worry. He somehow summoned the strength to headbutt me. Okay. Frail, weak, ghostly Noriko. She actually stood up for herself. Actually struck a person she loved. I'm dazed, but ultimately uninjured. I didn't even feel the impact of the skull against the concrete when I landed. It fell on my back. Landed flat on my back. Noriko towers over me and moves her neck roughly, and ragged breathing, even louder than the trembling air conditioner.
Sorry, Allie. I had to defend myself.
I'm going to do just the audio a tiny bit. Give me a second. There we go. That's doing a little bit better. It's not as loud.
Please, get up. Let's talk about things.
No, I refuse. I get up. I slip the knife into her side and feel it slide neatly between the two of her ribs. Her taut skin does nothing to resist an implement. Noriko looks down at the wound and mumbles in surprise. I drive the knife in deeper and with a flick of my wrist, I pull it out sideways, slashing her belly open. In an arching stream of blood crawls from the savage wound and forms a macabre rainbow before me. Noriko coughs and gags. She frantically tries to scream the tide of blood with her hand.
Damn it! Corpse girl will
Alter me.
get
Her empty threat falls with her. Her face slams into the concrete. Noriko Kurosawa is dead. Using the very same knife that slashed her open, I cut along the seams of her jacket and shirt. I strip myself down with the blade, and I am standing cold and naked in the factory. And it doesn't take long to strip Noriko down. Well, I'm extra careful with her clothes, and I won't use the knife. I simply pull her dress up and take dress up and over her until it slides free from her motionless body. I hold the dress up against me, letting it press against my own form. Look down and admire the sight of myself. Imagining what it will look like when I wear it. And finally, Noriko. I can wear her clothes live in her factory, take her friend, work at her office. I can do all the things that she loved to do. All the things that made her happy. I slip the dress over my head and face my arms through the sleeve. It's a little long, but overall it fits me nicely. I'm Noriko Kurosawa. Now what? Final act. Noriko Kurosawa. Okay. When Mother killed herself, she didn't die. Well, she died, but not really. It's a funny thought. Everything that she was, everything that made her Asuna Kurosawa left this planet on that day. Her body remained. Her soul had departed. She got sent away to a care facility. I didn't see her very often after that. Reasonable. Moving mic back a little bit. On the rare occasion I visited her, I would always notice that her eyes no longer looked like mine. I hate her for what she did to our family. Yuriko and I were her only children at the time. But Mother hung herself up from the ceiling, made us watch, encouraged us to kick the chair out from underneath her. Didn't understand what she was doing, but she told us it was a game. So we kicked the chair and we laughed. Mother laughed, and her neck snapped, and she stopped laughing. And that light in her eyes that once shared with her was exhausted and extinguished instantly. Yuriko screamed and I screamed, and Mother just wouldn't move. And we couldn't get her down from the ceiling, and eventually Yuriko remembered how to call the ambulance, for an ambulance. And the paramedics arrived. We were taken away. And after that, I was completely fucked up. I didn't walk away from something like that. In fact, like nothing happened. Spent years trying to face the painful memory of her attempted suicide out of my mind. I didn't exactly cope with it very well. How could I? Because I became terrified of the world, and used to locked up myself inside and wasted away. Yuriko dealt with it a little better than me. I can't say her rebellious behavior was the right way to cope, but it had to have been healthier than inside for weeks at a time. The time I reached senior in high school, I think I had mostly gotten past everything. The vision of Mother hanging from the ceiling in front of me didn't haunt my dream The sound of our laughter intermingled with screaming didn't always ring in my ears. Aoi helped me through a lot of it. She shared all of her problems with me, made me feel a bit better. Maybe my life wasn't so bad. Aoi's life was kind of messed up. Her father was arrested for various crimes and didn't spend much time in alive. When we were about ready to graduate, he came back to town and violently attacked her. He called me and told me that he killed her. But she killed him too, so it was all going to be okay. Her words, not mine. I never understood what she meant when she said she was dead. I think graduating put some distance between us. I never really tried to figure out her words. My own problems came back to haunt me once I moved out of home. I became completely distant and distracted and almost forgot about Aoi. The apartment I moved into, I could have known that the smell of mold wasn't normal. I should have paid attention to the shoddy repair work that had been performed on the wall. I should have just walked away and found somewhere else to live. But that apartment, that's where I started to lose control of my life. And that's exactly the reason why I needed to return there. Okay. Several days later.
Looks the same as always.
I'm not looking forward to climbing the rest of the stairs up to my apartment. Hardly walk at all, even on flat ground. But I have to do this. Can't let stitches and bandages and painkillers distract me from getting inside. I don't know how long I was at the hospital for. None of my personal effects were with me when I woke up. I had no phone, no purse, no handbag. But the doctors monitored me for a few days, and then let me go, even though I told them I had nowhere to return to. They just threw me into the street. They could even tell me what happened to the girl who attacked me. I had no idea if she had been arrested or not. I have a feeling she's still out there. Regardless, I'm here now. My wounds are fairly fed. And I don't have any signs of infection. All I have to focus on is that accent in front of me. Ascent. Each step I climb is more difficult to conquer than the last. Each time I raise my leg, hearing searing agony along the length of my stomach. More than once, I have stopped and checked that my stitches haven't torn wide open. Yeah. When I'm sure my flesh is more or less intact, I continue scaling the mountain. my head dropped and bent. Beads of sweat dropped down my face. When I hit the landing on the level below my apartment, I saw a familiar face.
Noriko?
That's the kid, Mama. Mama Ogawa, daughter of Kenji Ogawa. Man, I've formed in order to maintain my innocence.
Hey, Momo.
Right.
Dad!
Her panicked cry isn't the reaction I was expecting. Her father is exiting their apartment just as Momo cries out. He does a double take before glaring at me.
Noriko, surprised to see you here.
Yeah. Can't quite get a grasp of his tone. Happy to see me or angry? Do you even know that I'm the reason he was arrested? Oh, I'm assuming that the police let him go freely quickly after he's here at his home. Not rotting in a cell.
Hello.
The landlord said you disappeared.
Yeah, kind of.
Are you okay? You look like...
Gaze turns to the hospital tag around my wrist, and the package of square bandages have flung over my shoulder.
You know, you disappeared right around the time the police...
Huh?
Forget it. It's nothing.
I have a bad feeling that he's getting something together. He works out what I'm behind his false arrest, then...
Sorry, I should go.
Yeah. Come on, Momo.
Bye-bye, Noriko. Bye, Momo.
Girl waves excitedly. Her father lands her downstairs. He should feel relieved that he's safe, but honestly, I just feel guilty. My actions, Corpse Girl's actions, a lot of strain on that little family. I have to keep going. Last flight of stairs. Torture on my battered body. I persevere and reach to the front door of my apartment. It's at this moment that I remember I don't have any keys to get in. Damn it. Out of desperation, I tried turning the handle and the door opened. Either I left the place unlocked or the landlord has been inside and forgot to lock up. I'm just thankful that I can keep moving forward. The curtains are open, bathed the living area, a soft light.
I'm home.
Home. Oh, that's not right. This isn't my home. This isn't Noriko's home. This is the end of the episode. Might as well end this here, because if I don't, it's gonna be going on forever. Plus, I'd rather people guessing. Well, you guys have a great, all the time, and a great day too. So, I'll see you guys next time.